Typically, warm weather means time to travel. But for many people, the rising cost of gas, inflation, limited time off, or even limited funds can make taking a dream trip very difficult. But a great alternative is a staycation, where you can have a vacation like experience in your own city or in a nearby city. My name is Chris Bludorn, and I'd like to welcome you to Gypsy Express Travel, where I share weekly tips to help you have better travel experiences. In this video, I will discuss several tips to plan the perfect staycation that will make you feel like you've had a dream vacation, and you can either do it on a budget or maybe you'll opt to splurge a little. Before we get into it, I ask if you find this information valuable, please like this video and share this information so your friends and family can get that much needed vacation as well. Tip number 1 is to decide what you want out of your staycation. Are you looking to connect with nature, party for a few days, or just pamper yourself? And like any other vacation, you need to decide how many days you'll be on staycation. Will it just be over a weekend? Or maybe you'll combine it with a long holiday weekend. Maybe you'll even take a few days off work. Do me a favor and in the comments, tell me how long it's been since you've taken a vacation. I'd like to take a little poll to see who's been living it up and who may be in dire need of a vacation. Tip number 2 is to plan your staycation budget. Just as you would set aside funds for a big vacation, you need to do the same for your staycation. And since you won't be spending money on a plane ticket, this is where you can decide to splurge on your staycation, or maybe you still need to do it on a budget. The point is to decide how much you plan to spend and to stick to it. Tip number 3 is to do your research. If you haven't figured it out yet, I want you to think of your staycation like any other vacation. Take some time to Google tourist attractions in your city. You can also use TripAdvisor to figure out what other tourists do when they visit. Plan out some unique activities or things you've always wanted to try. And if you're doing this on a budget or just like to save money like I do, then Groupon and Living Social are great sites to find local deals. By doing the research, you're sure to find out about things you haven't done before or didn't even know existed in your town. Now, you don't have to plan out every detail, but you definitely want to have an idea of things you plan to do. Tip number 4 is to book a place that's in line with what you want to get out of your staycation. Will you book a campsite, a cabin? Or will you stay in a hotel that's known for their spa treatments? Maybe you'll stay in an Airbnb on the side of town where you'll be participating in different activities. Yes, of course, you could stay home and just go out every day, but I think it's important to feel like you're actually vacationing by disconnecting from your normal day-to-day life. Plus, if you stay home, you may not be able to resist doing household chores, checking your work email, or even paying bills. Who pays bills while they're on vacation? Tip number 5 is to be a tourist. If you can swing it, rent a car. If you're staying in a hotel, ask the hotel staff about hot spots near where you're staying. Or go to a museum, the zoo, or some other tourist spot. And be sure to take photos so you can capture some of those memorable moments. You may even want to buy some souvenirs. The key is to really be in vacation mode, and these are things you would do if you were in a city away from home. Tip number 6 is to try something new. If you were on vacation in a different city, it would force you to try new restaurants or go places you've never been, and you should do the same thing on your staycation. It's important to break out of your routine and get out of your comfort zone. If you do, you'll surely end your staycation feeling like you've taken a proper vacation, and you may even discover new and exciting things to enjoy in your own backyard. Until next week, stay safe and remember, travel is life.